How did I get into this mess?
I'm surprised Yugi still got up and went to school the next day. If I had my grandfather still ripped away by some unknown magic, I'd say fuck school, I'm going through a tough loss right now. Also, does this technically mean Yugi lives by himself now? Party at Yugi's house tonight! Bring your decks for some card games!
And could it have something to do with my Millennium Puzzle?
Pegasus himself literally said it had a lot to do with your Millennium Puzzle when he discussed their history. After everything you just went through, wouldn't that be obvious? And now, Serenity Wheeler reveals her own Millennium magic and sends Joey into the Shadow Realm via videotape. Plot twist!
Just so you don't forget your little sister's face.
This of course motivates Joey to become a better duelist and enter the tournament. However, it really has me questioning, would Yugi have still gone along with Yugi to the Duelist Kingdom if his sister did not need the eye surgery? Also, I get that Joey and Serenity's parents are divorced, but since they are so close with each other, why couldn't their mom just have Serenity come visit Joey one last time before her impending eyesight demise? If I were in that situation, I'd be demanding to see my brother one more time.
The boat's going to be leaving in 2 days.
Considering we practically never go through with our education, let's all just drop out now. We're probably going to be on the island for who knows how long.
Pegasus used some kind of weird spell to grab your grandpa's soul.
Yes, Tristan, we saw the previous episode too. Thank you very much for your input. Guess they just needed to find an excuse to give him a line since he hasn't said anything yet.
$3 million!
Who cares about money at a time like this?
Let's just be thankful this wasn't being said in 2024 when the cost of living have multiplied faster than Karibo.
Joey, what are you doing up here?
More importantly, why haven't we gone home yet? The sun has almost completely set and we're still hanging out at the school we never attend for reasons unknown. Backstory of bullies turned friends. Such a shame that this sort of thing hardly ever happens in real life. But damn, this actually hits hard when you think more about Joey's separation from his sister. Unfairly separated from his sister due to divorce and custody, which turned Joey into a school bully. Good thing Yugi stepped in before it became tragic. Anime fighting, 4Kids style. Only see the reactions, but never see the actual fighting.
But how can you go without an invitation?
The same way Tom Cruise basically does all his missions throughout the Mission Impossible franchise. His famous catchphrase, "I'll figure it out." Plus, I'm a main character here, so it'll easily work. The guards on either side of the famous hair guy are definitely jealous because their hair doesn't have magical powers.
You are all elite.
I guess this confirms that Tony Khan has purchased the Duelist Kingdom Island, making it property of AEW. However, he feared for his life when he met Pegasus and we haven't heard from him since.
Invited by us after close observation of—
But since none of you are main characters, none of you have faces and don't mean shit to this tournament.
What are you doing here, Joey?
Come on, help me out.
Too late, those guards heard Yugi question why Joey is in the area and they heard Joey ask Yugi to help him out. Way I see it, your plans are thwarted and you're both ejected from the ship. What are these crates even doing here on this ship? All the ship is doing is taking the duelists to the Kingdom Island, and from the looks of things, everything on said island was already set up and ready for the tournament, so I ain't believing that the dueling sets are in these crates. Also, this has to be the most unobservant cargo load I've ever seen if it's that easy for Taya and Tristan to sneak aboard with them. And why didn't Joey go with them?
But Joey has a star chip. Didn't he tell you?
That's strange. I could have sworn we heard you ask him why he's even here in the first place like 15 seconds ago.
Mr. Pegasus, we've got a problem, sir.
Good thing that Pegasus is obsessed with ensuring Yugi arrives at Duelist Kingdom, giving Joey the luck he needed aboard the ship, which in turn foreshadows Joey's entire dueling history.
Shh! Don't you shush me!
Who are you, Christian Maracle?
They could really try to take advantage of us.
Then be quiet about it.
Yugi, I'm being nice here. I have a sinner's deck and I'm not afraid to use it. Don't take my job or I'll challenge you to a duel. According to this shot, my Valentine already has 4 star chips on her gauntlet. Did she already challenge and beat other contestants to win their star chips before the tournament actually began? This I honestly want to see. Characters apparently start sweating from above their heads in anime.
Shh! Quiet, they'll hear you.
Honestly, why are these two even still hiding at this point? Nobody else is wearing their dueling gauntlet, so who's to say these two can't blend in with the rest of the large crowd?
Weevil and Rex the Dino.
The appearance of Weevil and Rex apparently stops these guards from possibly arresting Joey for disturbing the peace.
The private rooms only go to finalists.
Considering Yugi defeated Seto Kaiba, the literal Duel Monsters World Champion, why didn't he get a luxury room as well? The way everyone is treating Yugi, that's a bigger accomplishment than winning a regional tournament.
I look forward to it.
I look forward to it too.
Well damn, Yugi is completely unobservant of the obvious fact that Weevil has evil intentions. Hell, you can't even spell his name without the word evil, and that somehow doesn't tip Yugi off that this asshole is an asshole.
Whoa! Strong cards. Hey, wanna...
Anime teleportation.
Call your superior. Get him on the phone right now.
Karens.
Could I see it?
Come check it out.
Rex is looking to flex while hoping for sex. Weevil may be an evil asshole, but Rex is a straight up dumb actually, I'll be more PG about it. Rex is a straight up butthead.
It's freezing out here. I can't sit still.
That's your own fault for not blending in with the crowd when they were all on the deck observing the ocean.
Isn't that Bakura?
Bakura?
Bakura, who doesn't even have an invitation to the Duelist Kingdom and is there for his own evil reasons, is blending in even with the non-existent crowd. Why that doesn't tip off Tristan and Taya that they can easily blend into is beyond me.
If you win, I'll give you a kiss.
Blackmailing using the power of boners. Not that I blame Rex, I totally hit that. But it's awkward that a champion duelist is later revealed to be a butthead when the main characters arrive on the scene.
Add this to your deck.
Or else you will instantly lose the first duel you compete in just like that.
The first card is Shadow of Eyes.
I'm assuming this is simply because Rex is a butthead, but considering Mai knows which card is which due to the different perfumes she sprayed all over them, how does Rex not smell different perfumes as well? Also, this would never work because if there's say 40 cards in Mai's deck and she sprayed 40 different scents all over them, the combined aromas would absolutely mix together, and Mai would never figure out which card is which because there are different unrecognizable smells as a result of the mix.
Could I possibly see those cards?
I don't see why not.
I can see 500 different reasons not to give Weevil the Exodia cards.
Say goodbye to Exodia!
Scene does not contain either Yugi or Joey tossing Weevil into the ocean. Sorry if that sounds dark, but if someone threw my Exodia cards into the ocean, I wouldn't hesitate to toss them overboard.
I'll get him. Joey, don't!
This obviously fails, but it really shows how far along Joey has come as a best friend to Yugi, and that's inspiring. Jumping off a ship was stupid, but at least he did it in the name of friendship and brotherhood.
Joey, they're not worth drowning over! Don't worry, Yugi.
How are these two even able to have a conversation with each other? Joey is getting further away from the ship, and even if he was right below where Yugi is, that's still like 100 feet away.
There, I got one of them.
Even if Joey succeeded in getting back the Exodia cards, they'd be useless as a result of the water evaporating the paper. By this point, neither Yugi nor Joey know that Tristan and Taya are on board the ship, so how do they plan on even getting back on the ship with or without the Exodia cards? Or, and I hate asking this, have they accepted death?
Joey, hold on!
How the hell is your hair still sticking up like that? So, were you just gonna float there staring at Joey's unconscious body, or are you gonna try and get him to safety?
Get out, loser!
Rex likely got kicked out of the room because he brought a sweet deck of cards to a Duel Monsters game.
I only found 2 of your cards.
And they're somehow still intact after they were literally underwater with me when the current pulled me under.
And getting the prize money is the only way I can help Serenity.
It's a good thing that Joey thinks about his sister here, but considering Yugi's goal was to win the tournament to free his grandfather's soul, why doesn't he just straight up tell Joey that he'll win the money and pay for Serenity's operation? He even said earlier that he doesn't care about the money. Well, since we're all together, I guess Tristan and Taya don't have to worry about getting caught by the guards. Told you they should have blended in since the boat started moving.